Hey, everybody. Sergeant Show here. Welcome to my podcast, Preposterous Questions with Sergeant Show. In this podcast, it's pretty much just like it sounds. We ask preposterous questions to our guests that we should probably never be asking to a human being, but we're just going to ask them anyway, okay? That's the format, all right? So we're glad you joined us here on Preposterous Questions with Sergeant Show. I'm your host, Sergeant Show. I'd like you to put a thumbs up on this video if you like it. Why don't you share it with your friends? Why don't you comment and tell us what you like and don't like about it? I'd appreciate the feedback. It all goes into the algorithm, you know what I mean? So let's do this together. So today on Preposterous Questions, my guest is he owns his own construction business, Adam. Welcome to the podcast, Adam.
Thank you, Mr. Eric.
So I'm just going to address the elephant in the room right away, okay? Because it is really hard to tell the difference between someone that owns their own construction business and a person that is unemployed. So let's just cut right through the shit. Which one are you?
Yes. Technically.
That's a great answer.
Technically, I'm unemployed. I work really hard to not work that much. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think in a weird way. Yeah.
So one of the best quotes I ever heard was, "I work 60 hours a week, so I don't have to work 40."
There you go.
It makes
Look
a lot
at this
of sense,
guy.
right?
Look at this guy. Preposterous questions and preposterous answers.
That's a pretty preposterous.
That's
answer.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next question. So you're a construction guy.
Yep.
So what did you fail at before that drove you into this line of work?
School.
Failed at school.
Pretty much.
So you had 14 letters and most of them were F's?
Yes.
Would you say?
No. I was eligible. So
Okay.
I got some C's.
Okay. So no. Is that it? No? Okay. Next question.
Jeez.
So when you started your job in construction, were you automatically enrolled in AA, or is that something that you had to go manually do?
You had to really manually force yourself.
You got to do it yourself.
Yeah, you got to jump on. Go.
So they don't give you any like benefits of like putting you in for that. Like you've got to.
No.
Okay.
You got to really jump into the narcotics, to the nicotine, to the caffeine.
Yeah. That's
the
all on
alcohol.
you.
Yeah, you got to do it yourself.
Personal responsibility.
Personal responsibility.
I like it.
Yes, that's a true statement.
Okay. So have you ever built anything that didn't fall down?
3 things that I remember.
Three things that you can remember, or 3 things that for sure didn't fall down?
I'm pretty sure most of what I built is still there.
Conspiracy theory.
Now, you got to remember this. I didn't actually build some of it.
Coming from a guy that's really basically unemployed, but he's just lying his way through this interview. Okay.
That's a true statement. So I paid people to build stuff for the company.
Okay.
So it's fine.
Oh, this is a perfect lead into my next question. What percentage of your personal wealth was based on the hard work of a brown-skinned person?
Oh, not a lot.
So you would say a low percentage
Low percentage.
of your wealth
Yes.
from a brown-skinned person,
Very
laborer?
little. Very little.
So you stayed away from that. So you're racist?
Yes. No, I'm actually not.
Nice answer. Hey, you're the one answering the questions. They're just written down here.
These are bullshit loaded questions.
These are bullshit loaded questions. It's Preposterous Questions with Sergeant Show. That's the name of the podcast. Preposterous Questions.
Yeah, I didn't hire.
Racist. Okay. So this leads perfectly into my next question. I'm just leading you.
I'm
So
pretty sure these are going to be deleted by the mama.
So my next question, you're pretty white, huh?
Nope. Not even a little bit.
You sure? Do you have a mirror?
DNA test.
Do you have a DNA test and a mirror?
Yeah.
Okay,
Ancestry.com.
So I would like to ask the next question is when
Eastern
you
Austria.
reach your level of whiteness, do you leave fingerprints on clouds? Take your
Yes.
time.
There's no fingerprints on clouds.
So no.
No.
I knew it. Okay. So I heard that you earned 14 varsity letters when you were in high school.
That's not true.
What is true?
13.
He earned 13 varsity letters in high school.
I think I had
Wow.
4 soccer, 4 baseball, 3 basketball, 2 football.
Wow.
What does that add up to?
13.
That's the answer to the question.
I heard that you had 13 varsity letters in high school sports. Is that true?
That's true.
Wow.
That's wow. I guess.
What do you think made you so selfish?
It's just the way I was raised.
The way you were raised.
The hard work I put into being selfish.
Selfish. Lots of selfishness.
Full of selfish.
Okay. So when you were playing all these sports, were your favorite ones were the ones that you used your hands a lot?
I like to use my hands.
I bet you did.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I bet.
I'm a handsy guy.
I bet. That leads me right into my next question.
Sure it does. I'm not stupid. I know you.
Preposterous questions with Sergeant Show, everybody.
Yep. Fire away, buddy.
Have you ever thought about sending your hand to counseling on account of all the abuse?
Which one? I use them both.
Have you ever thought about sending your hands to counseling because of all the abuse?
No, they're good.
If you were going to send them to counseling for abuse, would your I own my own business construction company pay the insurance on something like that, or?
No, I don't think it would be. It'd fall
Probably
under,
not all on you, right?
No, it'd be like, it wouldn't be fall under workers' comp or anything. So
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
It may fall under the Obama healthcare type stuff.
Obamacare.
Obamacare.
Hey, and who doesn't love Obamacare? Well, that's another wrap to another episode of Sergeant Show Asks Preposterous Questions. I'm so glad that you joined us.
Those are gonna look like dog shit.
Can you please, if you like this video, put your thumb up on it, share it with your friends. It's a good time. It's just a good time between a couple of good buddies having a good time. And until we do the next episode, could you please just stop being so serious and laugh at something? Thank you to my guest, Adam.
I'm sure this will bite me in the ass.
I'll bring him back someday, I promise. Next time, everybody.